Well, hello and welcome today. We're at the Fauquier Education Farm. We're here with Mr. Jim Hankins, the Executive Director of the farm, and we're going to be talking about irrigation. You know, even for the home gardener, I talk to commercial farmers all the time, Jim, how important it is to have irrigation. But for the home gardener, do you think that's important too?
Oh, absolutely. You know, drip irrigation, a lot of the year you don't need it. And then suddenly you do need it. It becomes a vital thing when we get long periods of time when it's dry. When you're putting out new transplants, they always want more moisture. And it's just so easy to do. You know, why not set it up as you're planting?
That makes perfect sense. And we're in this wonderful greenhouse, all these cucumbers, tomatoes growing, and I see you've got a system here. Looks kind of scary, a commercial system, lots of parts and pieces. Tell me about it. What do you have here?
Well, you know, for the home gardener, the great news is that in most of your larger seed catalogs or the irrigation supply companies, they sell a garden kit, even for a small raised bed, 4 by 8 foot raised bed, that will come with all of the attachments, all the different parts that you need.
Okay.
It basically consists of drip tape, which is a lot like a soaker hose.
Okay.
Every 8 inches on this particular drip tape, there's a tiny little hole where water comes out very slowly right at the base of the plant. You don't want to spray. Overhead sprinklers are a no-no in the garden because that's an invitation for disease problems. But the drip irrigation will use far less water, and it's getting it right at the root of the plant where it needs it.
It makes sense. Very efficient delivery of water.
Yep.
So really, by using a system like this, as a home gardener, you can kind of do what the professional growers are using.
Oh, there's no reason why you really should. You know, if you want to be successful, keeping that plant as vibrant and healthy and helping it through those hot, dry days of summer, it will change your world. And it's just so easy and really affordable.
Okay. Is this something that is going to have a long life to it? Are you going to be able to take this up and use it again, or is it just a one-time use, one season?
For, you know, like in a space in here where all of my rows are the same length, I certainly can roll this strip tape up and reuse it each year. Out in the field, it becomes a little bit more difficult, but you know, if you take a little bit of reasonable care, you can get multiple years. The larger supply hose at the end, the fittings where you attach the drip to the larger supply hose, they're all reusable for many years.
Okay. And my last question, I'm wondering, will it run off a hose bib off the house or off something that you have in the yard?
Yes, absolutely. You know, this is running out of a spigot outside of the high tunnel. Your garden kit that you get from the seed catalog will have everything you need except for the hose to go from your house to the garden.
Well, Jim, would this look the same outside, not in the greenhouse, as it does in here?
Oh, absolutely. The same system. You know, we use it really extensively out in the field. I'd love to take you out and we'll take a look.
Let's go look. Well, Jim, I see what you're talking about. We're outside now, and I can see the drip tape, all the system just like inside. Works the same, right?
It does. You know, this plastic landscape fabric, which is going to reduce my weeding by about 90%. But one of the beautiful things is that rainwater can go through it and my drip irrigation can go through. We put, you know, we put it right down the middle of 2 rows that are a foot apart. We hold it in with a little metal staple.
Okay.
About every 5 to 6 feet, because wind will blow this around when it doesn't have the drip running. But, you know, a couple hours running the irrigation and this landscape fabric will hold the moisture in once it gets down there.
Gotcha.
It's not evaporating right away. This system works really well.
See, I can see how this fabric will be another great mulch or another great tool for the home gardener.
And you know, the drip will work just as well on hay mulch, on cardboard,
okay,
you know, whatever kind of mulch that, you know, anything that is water permeable so that the water, once it comes out of the drip, will get down to the soil where your plants need it.
So it really does look like a good system for a home gardener.
Absolutely. It's really, really easy. Just read and follow the directions. Anybody can do that. It's affordable and it works well.
I agree. Thanks, Jim, for letting us come out and talk to you today about irrigation.
Absolutely.
Well, for more information about putting down irrigation in your home garden, contact your local county extension office and talk to a master gardener. From the Ground Up, I'm Chris Mullins. We'll see you next time.
From the Ground Up is presented with the generous advice and assistance of Virginia Cooperative Extension. Visit their website at ext.vt.edu.